back, man. Sorry, I got fucking cut off because he quit, but whatever.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his first look is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
There, maybe a couple up to the 35. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And that's run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return comes Drake. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? On third down, Richard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Carr drops this off to Richard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Third down, Richard, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Got a man, it's Darren Waller, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Carr gives to Richard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Carr completes it. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard from 17 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
From the 31, Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They're gonna look to throw. Steps away to his left.
You said unique with the pressure.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And going deep for Hill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it 21-8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. Now a handoff to Richard. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller, 30 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to the wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Carr will look to throw. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that.
Hey, Max.
He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it
over
up.
there, you're a little bit faster than
into
me.
the end zone. It's a fumble
on that
return
offensive
for
line.
6 and a Raider touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. And that is caught for the 2 points. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Like, he's instantly in the zone after I strip sack him for a touchdown. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
He's having an impact.
Yeah,
this is
his
so broken.
first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Mahomes firing complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Clyde Edwards, 49 yards.
Out his own now, fellas.
Strike quickly to add on.
Single-back offense ain't going to cut it for him.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
You got to make adjustments. Like, there's no stop goal line. It's stop that. You got to make adjustments.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Get it, bro. Do your damn business. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch up. Let's see the building last time. I'm going to slide. Actually, you know what?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Everywhere he goes.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
With the route, I knew he was going to throw too.
Now the Raiders bringing the offense onto the field as they'll try to make it an 8-point swing.
Just like that, man. The route is on. Being down 2 scores.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Dancing to his left.
Oh, my God, Carr.
And making 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
That's what he needs. bar.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Escaping the pressure right. And
sometimes
that
you gotta
is
improvise. You
incomplete.
know the AI is not going to
Well,
go
we just saw
where
something
it
you
goes.
don't ordinarily see.
You can do a
And
couple
that's
of
him trying
things.
to deep ball after throwing a
You can
pick
put a
six
flag
on
over
his
there,
previous pass.
or you can
Normally, they give him something
reassign,
safe to get his confidence back.
force him in
Instead,
everywhere he
they let him
goes.
fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Like I might.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Everywhere he goes.
Throwing now is
He gives
Mahomes.
him protection over there.
Eluding
Now
the
we got
pressure
man everywhere
right.
he goes, and everything's boxed. That's how you run that.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Yeah, where we go. Protection.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
That's how you box Tyreek Hill.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Sometimes, if you know you have to
That
use
pick
someone,
six extending this lead
his assignment is
even
been in
further.
where he
Boy,
goes.
it's been a while
AI
since I've seen a team struggle
play
this
that
badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Extra point by Carlson.
You know you're
Good.
going to get
And a route is on here in this first half.
Don't put his lineman out in front of it. You know, that way he can't just hit you with a quick pass. One way to kind of run.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
And y'all might go up against logic concepts where you don't want the drag to get over. Whatever, anytime you're playing the ball, you don't want to drag to
after
get
the
over.
break. And we welcome you
sometimes
back
they not
live now
might
inside
not
the
be
booth
attacking,
alongside Charles Davis. I'm
inside the
Brandon
field.
Gordon, set and ready to
Short
rock
routes.
for the
You just
3rd
have that one
quarter.
short route. Anytime they have that one short route and you're playing cross coverage, it has to be manned up. Okay? As long as you know who it is, you can be okay. Usually one of the quarter flats, you can sign for it.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. On the return comes Drake. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Shit was sweet. Start the game off. And he thought he could just go gun empty. Let him get one, but we see what the way he wanted. We just made our adjustments to strengthen up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
User adjust.
Into the hands of Edwards. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. The Carr's throw taken in by Jackson.
Ooh, that user!
Oh,
Let's
spin
go!
cycle, room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this
man
all
coverage
the
on
way
me,
down
God. It's sticky.
inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh!
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Richard. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, Richard. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 51 yards on the ground for him so far. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Barber on 1st and 10. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Turbo time.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Kenyon Drake, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Tired.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete.
Ball, man.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Flushed out right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mahomes going to throw. Escape. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's Drake one more time on second down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Bryan Edwards with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Stop the run. He's trying to run.
Up to the line, Mariota. These guys will go for 2 here.
You got to be able to stop the run and the pass.
Now it's the backup Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's at the 50, the 30, 10.
You don't like this!
And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Mahomes now on first down. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth. But this is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
That's why I'm running the ball.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return comes Drake. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Carr going to look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Mariota will look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and the onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Looking downfield for Jones.
He's
going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Mike Hughes. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
One final try from Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. The 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. So they tried to tack on 2 more, wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board and make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
Too many stupid catches. But let's kind of go back and look at how I'm playing Palms. Take the weak side, 2 receiver side. Take the quarter play. As long as you know you're not getting hit with any crazy route combos over there. What I like to do is, like, as long as nothing from the right side of the field is crossing over there, it's safe to go ahead and just man him up with the slot so that he plays man everywhere he goes. So you see, I know he's going to be trailing, and that's fine because you're mainly just putting him in man in case he playmakers. Because you're going to have somebody out in front over here in case he tries, you know, quick pass. So you can use the vertical top. Okay. Got him twice, same way. Did the same thing. Put the number 11. We'll probably start pressing him. I don't think I got that adjustment off in time. Yeah, I don't think I did the adjustment that time, but he still tried to force it. We got the defensive assist off on Hill, so he couldn't get free. When I was just getting to use your pass rush. Right into the quarter flat. That's why I like the quarter flat. It's gonna play the number one if the number one goes inside. Okay, if number one goes inside, the quarter plays quarter. Okay, there's no need. If both routes go inside and nothing goes vertical, he's gonna play quarter. Safety's gonna bracket. Everything brackets down, plays short underneath. That's why I like match coverage. They do good versus underneath route combos. You know, as long as you know what you're supposed to be playing. This is the one where I got try to double team Crosby, bro. Outside of that, you know, it's pretty much the second and third quarter was pretty much where this stuff came in. And then they just started. See, that's why I tried to just run the clock, because I knew the game was just going to start helping him. This one, damn sure what happened. He just got all kind of help. What he was doing, like in the role, was he run committing? Outside receiver, that's a run commit. We're beating him with the run. He sends everybody open over the top. And that's where the bullshit started happening. He started helping him. We got the fumble recovery. Can you run commit on this? Yeah. This is why you don't run commit, man. You're gonna get busted coverages everywhere. There's more hurt to run committing than help. It doesn't do what pass committing does. Pass committing helps you with your block sheds. Run commit just blitzes everybody. It doesn't help you with shedding or anything. Ugh. Play one more, man. These just regs, bro. Like, they don't like letting you blow people out. They're just gonna help them start doing crazy shit. Is that right? Coming in talking aggressive. So aggressive. Why so serious, man? Why so serious?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. On the return comes Drake. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carr. He's got Smith here.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run for the first time with Peyton Barber. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Try to run for it with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. There's a handoff to Jacobs. Dropped at the 35. So able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
How best to describe that
Christmas
one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So far here this afternoon, Caesar Crease burst through it for a solid game.
You won't have to worry about it.
On 1st down, Carr. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We're scoreless after 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd down and 8. Carr going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They run it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. They go with Jacobs. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Yeah, he just spelled you out.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. McKinnon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there for the Raiders.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, now Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They'll run on 1st down. McKinnon, and he stopped immediately there. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Sir, you can run RPOs on our palms.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. Raider defense delivers a score.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Buying time to his left. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Thank you.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
On the return comes Drake. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Rashad Fenton, the one to bring him down. To throw on 2nd and 6, Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Carlson able to put this one through. And they have regained the lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And going deep for Hill. And all the way for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 36 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now it's Mahomes again. Forced out to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On first down, Richard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. That one complete to Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll run on first down. McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Peyton Barber. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now on first down, Drake again. And
that IQ you were talking about, bro? That's it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kenyon Drake.
Oh, I feel you fucking bum. Talking all that shit. Ain't got no goddamn run defense. Don't be talking shit if you ain't got no run defense. Be humble. Your man talking all that shit. And he on a 4-game losing streak with the Chiefs. Fuck out of here. Match me up with some fucking bombs, bro. Look at his average points against, bro. Like, come on, man. The teams that you using. Bro, I'm done. How are you 4-5 with the Chiefs, bro? Like, seriously. How you have a losing record with the Chiefs? Alright, fellas, man. I'm gonna call it, man. If RPOs are killing you, man, run palms. Don't run the cover 3 variants because they're seam flats. Seam flats aren't going to be aggressive on those screens. Palms is. I'm going to kind of show you. Hopefully I don't get blue screen. I'm going to kind of show you some more variants for running palms coverage. I think cover 9 might fall into that, but we'll have to see. I'm just going to double check, man. Try palms versus like little bubble screens and shit. If I'm not mistaken, the quarter flat should be able to jump the ball. I got blue screen.